Hi again. My name is Andy Munitz, National Training Manager for Sony's Professional Solutions Division. In this segment of Sony's Journalist Backpack Training video, we'll look specifically at all of the major pieces included in the kit and discuss how to set up your equipment for a traditional tripod-mounted application with a teleprompter setup. When you receive your backpack, you'll notice a card attached to the handle. This quick launch instruction tag directs you to boot up and register all of the major pieces of equipment shipped in the package. You'll have also found the link to the video that you're watching right now. So let's get into it. To begin, let's configure the equipment by first setting up the tripod. Note that there's a clip at the bottom of the tripod feet that will keep the legs together during transport. Extend the legs of the tripod, and once set up, remove the tripod plate for attachment to the camera. Also, in the same carrying case as the tripod is a light stand. This can be used for holding the Xperia tablet when used as a teleprompter, or of course as a light stand when you might not want the light mounted directly on the camera. In the backpack itself are included all of the other pieces of equipment included in the package. First off, of course, is the camera, the HXR NX30U. Locate the NP-FV100 battery and the included charger, and after charging it up, attach it to the camera. Next, screw on the tripod mounting plate to the bottom of the camera. And then clip the camera into the tripod. Make sure to press the release lever on the tripod head closed to make sure you have a secure attachment to the tripod. Then locate the short accessory lank extension cable, attach it to the tripod handle's existing cable, and then plug it into the AVR connector behind the door on the right side of the camera. This will allow for tripod handle record start-stop of the camera, as well as zoom control of the lens. Be sure to take the lank handle controller out of lock mode before powering up the camera to establish the control connection between it and the camera. Next, let's pull out the microphone pod and attach it to the camera. Also, don't forget to clip in the audio connector, or the camera will default to using the onboard mics that are built into the NX30. Let's also take out the short shotgun microphone and attach it to the microphone pod. We can plug the mic's XLR connectors into either of the XLR jacks, but in this case, let's use input 2. We'll use input 1 for our wireless microphone that we'll talk about in just a bit. After attaching the audio pod, find the accessory bracket that will allow for mounting two devices onto the mounting shoe of the NX30's mic pod. I suggest mounting the bracket with the short arm towards the front, by the way. Locate the LED light and the short mounting arm. Attach the arm that is appropriate for mounting the light to the accessory shoe of the camera. The other supplied short mounting arm can be used for attaching the light to a Sony Alpha DSLR, by the way. As well, configure the back cover of the light for using either AA batteries or the included NP-FV70 battery. Attach the complete light assembly onto the front arm of the bracket. Notice, by the way, that a filter for matching incandescent light color temperature is included in the kit and is most often used when lighting a subject indoors to match existing incandescent balanced light sources. Next, let's have a look at the wireless microphone system and get it ready for use. Notice that there are two main components, a transmitter and a receiver, as well as various mounting accessories and cables. While you're at it, locate the supplied lavalier microphone and its tie clip holder. This is the unit with the single flexible antenna on top. Attach the lavalier microphone to the transmitter and make sure that the transmitter switch is set to mic. The line level selection is for when you might want to feed the transmitter from an audio mixer or other line level source, by the way. Also notice the battery compartment that holds the unit's AA batteries and the belt clip useful for securing the transmitter to your talent. Next, let's have a look at the wireless receiver unit. Note the attached camera mounting bracket on the receiver unit that will allow you to attach this wireless tuner to the camera. This unit also takes two AA batteries, by the way. At this point, I like to extend the two antennas like this. Locate the short mini phono jack to XLR male connector, plug it into the output connector, and tighten for a secure attachment. Finally, attach and tighten the knob of the mount bracket of the tuner unit to the camera accessory bracket. Of course, if you're not using the LED light, you can attach the receiver directly to the camera. At this point, go ahead and plug in the wireless unit's XLR connector into mic input number 1 on the camera's audio pod. We'll discuss configuration of the UWP microphone system and settings of the microphone pod in the next video training segment. To finish up our microphone discussion, locate the supplied F112 microphone and accessory XLR mic cables. Note that one of the cables is about 15 feet long and can be used in place of a wireless setup if desired. As well, we've included a shorter XLR to mini jack connector cable that will allow for connecting the F112 microphone to your body pack transmitter, so that even in a stand-up news style presentation, your talent can operate in a wireless configuration. Finally, to finish out the audio portion of your kit, locate the MDR 7506 headphones. These can be attached to the camera here, or directly to the wireless microphone receiver here, or even to the Xperia tablet, and of course to your computer for video editing applications. Note, by the way, that the MDR 7506 headphones can be neatly folded for easy storage in your backpack. Another main component of the journalist backpack is the Xperia tablet. In fact, you might already be watching this video on it. The main purpose of the tablet, as included in this kit, is for use as a script teleprompter, as well as for use as a viewer of clips shot on the camera and accessory memory card. There are various apps available on the Google Play Store for these applications, and for the purposes of this video, we'll be using the following free apps available in the Play Store: Listech Promptware Plus, Kingsoft Office Free, and BS Player Free. We'll go into the use of each of these apps in the next video training segment. To mount the tablet as a teleprompter, locate the accessory tablet clip bracket. Locate the small L brackets and attach them to the tablet bracket. Then attach this bracket to the light stand, and by expanding the spring clips for securing the tablet, carefully mount the tablet onto the stand. Then adjust the height of the tablet so that it is positioned directly below the lens of the camera. In this way, when talent is positioned at about 7 to 8 feet away from the camera, it won't seem as though the presenter is looking at the teleprompter and not directly into the camera lens. While on the topic of software, notice that your kit also comes with a fully licensed version of Sony Creative Software's Vegas Pro. This comprehensive professional audio and video editing software allows for final editing of all of your collected media and will output your finished programs for creation of DVDs, Blu-rays, or upload to the web. We'll touch a bit on the basics of Vegas software also in the next video segment. And finally, there are many smaller accessory items, cables, and even a lens cleaning kit included in the backpack. Rather than go into each of these items individually, though, I'd ask you to refer to the various operations manuals included with each major piece of gear in the backpack for information on these items. So with that, we've built up the equipment in our journalist backpack for tripod mount and teleprompter use. Of course, there are many other modes that this equipment can be used in, such as simply as a handheld camcorder, as well as for when used in other types of field acquisition applications. You can use this camera without the audio pod or wireless mic, and certainly with or without the accessory light. The options are up to you. So with that, I hope that through your hands-on use of this equipment, as well as your continued exploration and learning of the various functions of these advanced production tools, you'll surely become expert in the journalist backpack use in no time. Thanks for watching.